Hey guys, this is Jenny. Today I'm gonna show you my ultimate way to practice drawing cubes. This can be applied to anything you want to learn to draw. If you already know how to draw cubes, please start to watch at this time below and learn how to self-check your cubes. Let's get started. Gets you closer to your goal. Again, this is Jenny, an animator located in Toronto. In this channel, I do drawing guides and tips in English, as well as lifestyle in Canada in Mandarin. If you're new here, consider subscribing. If you wanted to learn drawing and never started, or you just copied some characters in your textbook but eager to know how to improve your drawing skill to an academic level, or you just want to have a side hobby, this is the video for you. For artists who draw decent characters but lack of mechanical drawing skills, you probably need to practice drawing cubes or objects in perspective that you thought was unnecessary before. There could be many reasons you don't want to draw objects or backgrounds, the chief among them being that you're just not good at them. Therefore, this is the video for you. First thing you need to do is watch some tutorials and understand how to draw one-point perspective and two-point perspective cubes. If you have a hard time drawing cubes with vanishing points, use a ruler to draw cubes. Once you're comfortable drawing cubes in perspective with a ruler, practice drawing straight lines along with freehand cubes. Now, if you don't struggle with drawing cubes anymore, or at least you don't feel like you do, you can begin to start self-checking your own drawings. There are several methods you can use to make sure you're on the right track. The first one is to rotate your paper. When you do, you'll notice some of your cubes look like boxes. So adjust the length or width accordingly and rotate your paper until it becomes a perfect cube. The second method is to use a magic cube as a reference. I recommend you use a magic cube instead of any digital format. Observing in real life is different than seeing cubes on a digital screen. We'll talk about this later in another video. After drawing cubes in different angles from your mind, adjust the magic cube to match all your drawing angles, so you'll know if you did it right or wrong. If you struggle with finding a magic cube, the alternative way is to download the Magic Cube app in a few seconds and start critique your own drawings. The third way you'll probably like it a lot. It is taking a break. Gosh, I finally mentioned it. It is not an excuse to take a break and playing some video games. No. Don't play video games. I know you won't be able to stop playing. You just need to stop playing for like 10 to 15 minutes. Maybe go for a coffee walk, maybe eat your lunch first, or you're on an intense schedule, do other work first. When I was in college, I used to do my assignments in a circle. We always had like 6 projects from different classes. Each one takes more than 10 hours to finish. So I often did one assignment for like 4 to 6 hours and switch another project. It is not an excuse when you need it, and in your heart, you know if it is an excuse or not. The first one is to ask your parents or friends to see if your cubes look right. Don't worry about that they're not professional artists. Maybe they cannot tell why it looks wrong, but they can tell if it looks wrong or not. The fifth one is for long-term purposes, or more like building up your drawing community. It is to join a group that has similar goals as you do. You'll get to know people who are like-minded and get motivation. If you write a post in the group for help, most likely someone will pop up and answer your question. Self-learning and self-critiques are the biggest steps for artists. Now you have good knowledge and enough practice. The last step is to have the ability to revise your own drawings. Last but not least, don't freak out that you have to do all these things. you can always move on to next step or skip one or two. If you feel confident doing so, you don't have to set up a goal only for drawing cubes. Have fun drawing whatever you like and just set up a schedule and spend 20 to 30 minutes doing so daily. And later on, you'll notice your drawing life is so much easier than before. You're welcome. Here's a question for you. Do you feel comfortable drawing cubes yet? What's your drawing skill right now? Leave the comments down below and let's draw some cubes. If you like this video and want to learn more drawing guides and tips, definitely subscribe to my channel and I will see you next time. Show you my ultimate way to never started, or you just copy how to improve your drawing skill to an academic width accordingly and rotate your page instead of any digital format.